And
Do it live.
we're doing it live. Greetings, welcome to Meet Me at the Table, the painting table. Today I'm joined by William from Hungry Gamer. For those of you that don't know William, I don't know why you wouldn't, because how could you know him, me without him? He's a fantastic YouTuber. He does a lot of awesome things. He does more reviews than I'll ever do in my entire life. He's actually, I should say, you've done more reviews than I've ever done in my entire life. And he does quite a few playthroughs as well. A great job of it as well. And he's got a good game collection, just like every board gamer. Welcome, Will.
Actually, just a Zoom background.
I should really get one of those, like a Zoom background like that. That'd be pretty sweet. Anyway, we're starting to paint here. We're gonna do some painting, right? That's the plan tonight.
That is the plan.
Love it.
Or you're gonna do some painting. I'm gonna do whatever nonsense I do.
That could very well happen. That could very well happen in this channel. That's for sure. Let's see. Anyway, so what are you working on tonight, William?
So I'm working on Oathsworn, and unlike you, who has had his copy for what, 10 weeks?
Seems like 2 years now, probably.
I got mine like 6 days ago. So it just got here, and my wife picked my first team for me.
Oh, she did. All right.
She did. So I got the Warbear.
Okay.
I got the Hunter.
Okay.
I got the Priest
Mm-hmm.
and the Cur.
Ooh, the Cur. I haven't seen the Cur played before.
Yes, so that's going to be my thing. And at the same time, I discovered this new way to quickly paint your minis that still looks pretty good. Called Slap Chop or something.
Slap Chop. Well, if there's anybody that knows how to paint minis fast and great, it's you. That is for sure. That's for sure. 100%.
So this, and I've tried it on a bunch of them, and I'll show a few. But basically, you prime them black, and then you do a really heavy gray dry brush all over it, almost like a paint. And then you like actually do a dry brush of white. And I didn't quite get enough of the gray, I don't think.
Okay.
But I prepped them, and so this is what they look like before you start.
All right. See what you got there.
Oh, wait, no, this way. There we go.
You're perfect right there.
There we go.
So they are pretty. They do have some darkness, but then you have the light on top of it.
Yeah, and so I should have done a little bit more, I think. But I'm going with it. But nope, this way. There we go.
Yep, just the opposite. Yeah. Fun stuff.
So here's my Cur, and I think he turned out pretty good. If we get there. And my wife just brought me a soda.
Hey, you can't go wrong with that. That helps.
Yeah, you can see, there he is. I got a little bit of glare, but I particularly like his cape really turned out.
Looks pretty nice. I'm digging it.
And the Priest.
I really like the way the Priest turned out.
Yeah, I think he did, And what works for me with it is it makes them all just kind of dark and a little dingy, which is very fitting with this world.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
And it is fast. I did each the Cur and the Priest in about 40 minutes for each one.
Wow, that's good stuff. That's faster than I can do stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, but that's always because I don't pay attention to the details.
True. Today, let's see what I'm working on. I got these guys. I am going to paint Oathsworn with you tonight. My goal is to have a fully painted game, and thanks to Bill, a wonderful painter, we're going to have a pretty close to fully painted game here on my doorstep pretty soon. I am, of course, in charge of these little guys here, so I got to work on these guys right here. This is my goal tonight. We're going to start painting some of these things. These are for the Tree Girl. I forget her name. I forgot the name. Yeah. I'm terrible. I'm sure somebody will help me with the name. If not, I'm sure Will figure it out. I'd love
like a dryad or no, it's not a
something like that. It is something like that, and I would love to know the name and I could go look at it in my box. But sadly, my box is at Colin's house right now. That's the deal. He's playing it with his group on Sunday, so I don't have the box. Sadly,
that is unacceptable. Oh, I need to log into this live stream so I can see comments as they come.
There you go. That's the plan. So far, nobody has commented. I hope that my comments are working. There was an issue that they weren't at one point. True. You're everybody's a big draw, especially not me. So that's what we're gonna be working on tonight. We got some Oathsworn painting action going on. Pretty excited about it, and I guess that's what we're gonna do. So my goal is to make these look like, I guess, greenish and brownish and all this stuff. We're gonna make them look living the best we can, the only way we know how.
So you know what? I don't see the ability to do comments.
Well, what?
Is commenting turned off?
Let me find out.
Oh wait, live chat. There we go. Let's see. Testing.
I don't think I did anything.
No.
Oh, it
That's
works.
where. Oh,
Liquidor's
Yep.
here. He's helping. Liquidor's always here. Liquidor is an amazing painter. Liquidor's going to join me actually in a couple weeks. He's going to join me on Painting with Pals in a couple weeks. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited.
Real painter.
We're gonna do some basing actually. We're gonna do basing together. He's got some...
Yeah, I'm more and more tempted to like try that.
Well, then join us in a couple weeks. This coming week, I actually have a Lord of the Rings convention at Fantasy Flight, the Game Center in Roseville, Minnesota. So I will not be doing a lot next week. So that's the deal. But so back to painting. Here we go.
Now, so are you having somebody paint the hidden mystery boxes for you? Is that what's going on?
That is correct. His name is Bill. He is he's a commissioned painter that is painting our what do you call it? Yes, our hidden boxes. That way, whenever we open them, it's always a surprise, and it's already fully painted, and it's awesome. It was really neat to open up some of the boxes already and play with them, and already fully painted, ready to go. It was super cool.
You can be angry at me because I got the standee version.
Of course you did, because that's William. William likes standees.
The space.
Totally
so
get
nice.
it. 100%. Totally get it. I would never doubt. I'm never upset with somebody getting standees. I just think they could do better.
Well, just like my painting, I could do better. But...
They could do better.
All right, I think I'm going to start with the Huntress here.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I already did. I did her eagles already.
All right. I'm sure those turned out fantastic.
You know, this is 5 minutes of work for this eagle.
Love it.
Like you can. It's hard to. I gotta figure out lighting next time I come on. But like you can really see the highlight in the wings. Like that's 5 minutes. Like I'll take that.
Can't go wrong. I'm a big fan of 5 minute painting. 5 minute painting. I wish I could do 5 minute painting. I got a lot of greens. I'm gonna figure out which green I'm gonna use here.
Oh yeah, are those things actually green, or are they like brown?
Don't squash my dreams.
I guess everything is kind of green. It's like very forward. I mean, that's why I did my bases just all green. Again, I don't know how much you can actually see if I change the angle here a little bit, but yeah, you can see a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little green. You know, looks like it just looks like they're walking on moss. Which I feel like is kind of what they're doing, right? I don't know. I haven't played. You know what I just realized? I don't know how to play the game. I'm all excited to play tomorrow.
There's a couple videos out there you can watch if you need to know.
Actually, I can't watch videos or ruin it for me.
No, but there actually is. There's a like Jamie himself, and then I don't remember the name. Oh, I'm so bad, but I know it's in my unboxing video. There's a guy. Darn it, I don't remember the name. Maybe somebody will give it to me. Who did who kind of went through all the different who did a great how to play the game without spoiling anything kind of thing. Not to mention rules.
Yeah, there's
rules.
so many videos.
He did a fantastic one as well, which is great. So you can always find that.
I got to call out Liquidor's comment.
Oh yeah, you like that? I see a spot for the miniature box.
You know how much stuff I've gotten rid of lately?
I'm proud of you.
I'm torn already. I don't know what color to make her little hood.
Well, you may have some help in the chat. They can help you.
Yeah, her hood here. It's kind of a greenish, brownish, yellowish on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe I'll try. I got this new yellow.
All right.
What's it called? Nope,
Is it called New Yellow?
That would, I would buy that. No, it's called.
I would buy that too.
I got
Oh, hey, Bennett.
I got this brown.
Good
You
night.
want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
You come to say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night. That's okay. It's just my keyboard. It's okay.
Yeah, I got two new paints. One's called Gore Grunt of Fur, which I like.
Go Gruntifer?
Yeah. Where the heck is that? See, I'm not like you. I have. Oh, here we go. Agaros Dunes. So it's like a brown or yellow.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. That. What is that brown you say you always use for boots? You were talking about what kind of...
Oh, my boot. Yep, boot brown. Wildwood contrast paint, or the equivalent in speed paint would be dark wood.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of speed paints, but
all boots.
I like them.
We're doing some speed paints tonight. We're gonna give these a shot again. I'm kind of going back and forth.
There we go. Agaros Dunes.
I don't have that yet. I probably should pick that paint up sometime. So my goal for this is I'm going to paint a lot of this stuff green, but then like some of these are going to be more brown, but I might dry brush some green on top of this. We'll see how this goes. I think I might go green and dry. Well, we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to paint some green in here and see what happens. So first off, we'll see.
So fast.
We'll see. Yep, so fast. We'll see how fast this green goes.
Flop it on. Just dip it.
Just dip it. I almost could just dip it, and that'd be pretty quick, I'll tell you. That's the way it goes. It's good to hear. Starting your beatboxing again. I hear. Yep. Could cut barely. I can't quit. Yep. I did that. For those of you that missed our last Oathsworn video, there was a point in the video where all of a sudden I was stuck on a word and I couldn't think of it, so I just kept rambling. Like I just made syllables up for a while. And
I'm gonna go back and watch those after I've played.
Of course, you have to.
I really enjoyed that first one because I watched that first one when I was in the airport.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You were in the airport when that one came out.
Yeah, but I don't want anything else to be ruined. Oh, you know what? This is working out.
You like it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll tell you, you got to try this technique. It's fascinating. Yeah,
I bet it is.
Yeah, you can kind of.
So you primed them black, yes?
Yeah, and then you do a real hard gray dry brush on just everything.
Okay.
Like, not so much, and I didn't even do it. Oh, the back of this mini is pretty close to what it should be. Like you see all that gray there?
Yeah.
All over, and then you hit it with a white dry brush, just where the light would actually be hitting.
Sure. Makes sense.
And then you paint mostly with your contrast over it, and it just gives you all the definition right in there.
Okay.
All right. It
works.
Neat. Yeah, I don't know that I'm not going to do it for something like Familiar Tales, because that's such a bright, colorful game,
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Of, my Familiar Tales is done.
Done.
Completely painted.
You've completely painted Familiar Tales. I'm proud of you.
Me too, because so I was going to be out of town for a few days, and it's a really good size to take to a hotel, because you can put it on like a hotel desk, and it works. You just put the computer, somewhere else. And so I reached out to the designer, and I was like, Jerry, what do I need to paint for Era 2? And he told me everything I needed to have painted.
Oh.
So I was able to be set and ready to go.
That was a smart plan. And then you don't even know, but you don't know when they come up. You just know that they have to be part of the deal.
Right, yeah. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when.
That's pretty sweet. So this thing has vines on the back. I'm going to probably do those brown, but I'm going to keep this green up and through here. We'll see how this goes. This could be interesting. This is probably a bad idea. The good thing about plants is you can never go wrong. Really
especially,
wrong?
Creepy deep forest nature plants.
Exactly.
Like, what if you have some kind of color kind of deep on the inside, kind of glowing through? Can you manage that? You're good at painting.
Glowing paint. Yep, I'll get right on that.
You know what I mean.
I could put some yellow into this for sure.
You see Stream? He bullies me.
You love it? You love it. You love it. Oh, and then of course I just realized that if this is the camera I use for my green screen, so all the green I'm painting on here, nobody can see. It's actually all... There we go.
It's showing up?
There you go. That's better. Wait. No, it's off. What's going on? Oh, whoops, wrong one. Wah, wah, wah.
Go.
There we go. Now you can see green, everybody. Look at that. It's green. I'm proud of
it is
myself.
green. Wow.
Yes.
Because
Wow.
you could see it before a little bit.
Okay. Let's see here. We're going to put... I wonder if I should do it. Okay. We're going to try some of this yellow. I'm going to throw some Zealot yellow on this thing and then just kind of paint around it in green. That way it gets a little bit more brighter areas and stuff like that. And then we'll dry brush the whole thing brown. We'll see how that goes. Get rid of that.
Now, which characters are you guys using in your play?
I am the Blade, and that is actually his quote when he goes running in. Colin is playing the Bear, and he's playing the Priest. I'm playing the Blade, and I was also playing the Ranger for a little, but then I switched to the Huntress with the Eagles, because the Eagles are going to be cool.
Yeah. Oh, I've been digging real deep into the Dungeon Universalis.
Oh yeah,
playthrough.
Deep.
Well, just really trying to, because I'm hoping to play it enough to where maybe I can get some kind of video up before it's over, you know, because I gotta get in on the books. And there's this one guy, the Lonesome Gamer.
Oh yeah.
40 videos. And it's so funny watching him because he's this German guy. And like he just pulls no punches on himself. Like he was playing through and two of his characters died. And he's like, I could go raise them back from the dead, but it's kind of losers, so they can just stay dead.
That's pretty awesome. They could just stay dead.
It's so funny. You know,
oh, that's still hilarious.
Yeah, it's fascinating because I want to be able to hit the ground running, you know.
Yep, it's a good idea. For those of you that don't know, I'm sending my copy to William so he can play some Dungeon Versailles. He'd seem very interested in it.
Yeah, it seems like if you're not gonna be to really get the most out of it, you have to not be a slave to the rules as written.
Very true.
You just pick and you do what works for you, you know.
You have to enjoy what's there. I was doing my best to rules as written, and I think I did a decent job at it, but then of course there's somewhere I said, you know what I'm going to do this, you know what I'm going to do this, and it's like you said, I think that's a lot more fun when you kind of say, hey, I like this better because I think this fits the story, stuff like that. I think that's the deal there. So I'm coming in a little bit with some yellow and some green on my dude here. See how that goes. I'm going to put some yellow on this thing over here. Maybe
I did that base though. So that thing's like really popping out of there. Are you gonna have it just kind of blend all the way in as one?
Well, probably. We'll see how I can. I'm just gonna mess around here for a little while, and then at the end, I think a brown dry brush might pull it all together. We'll see how this all transpires here. Like I said, I'm just slopping some yellow on, and I don't care where it goes because I'm gonna paint green over it and probably reactivate it and turn it kind of darker, yucky color at some places. That's my plan.
Oh man, this is really turning out really nice.
Nice.
Like, I'm dumbfounded by how nice this is turning out over here.
It almost like you have an added edge of you know how the contrast paints put a wash on. You have an added thing of like dark wash already put on your miniature with that system you got going on.
And then it makes the highlight that you also get from the contrast paint pop even more. It's fascinating.
Nice.
I mean, of course, mine looks nothing like the guy who was demonstrating in the YouTube video.
Right.
Listen, and it looked more real than I do. You know.
That's the best. Yeah, the best part is like what he's done. It looks like his miniatures look more like a human than I do. You're right. It's just like what? It's amazing to watch some of those fantastic painters, and that's really, like I keep saying, that's why I do these videos. 'Cause I want people to realize that you don't have to be fantastic to put some paint on a miniature and put on the board. You just have to have a little bit of patience and a little bit of fun and a little bit of time. That's really all you need. That's the deal. At least I think so, but that's just me.
All right. Oh man, almost out of coat.
Need.
That's really good on my coat there.
Nice. I need. What do I need? I need sand golem.
Ooh.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Brown. It's a light brown. We'll put it on there. See what happens. It could be great. Could be bad. We'll see how it goes. What I'm doing is I'm doing a test model first. Once I'm done with this test model, then I'll move to kind of doing all the models like this in kind of in their own fashion here. We're gonna put a little brown up in here, just like this. I don't know if that's not too much of it. That's not enough change from. I'm gonna add a drop of dark wood. I need more of a color change from the blonde or yellow there. That's what we need.
How are you guys handling, bringing new characters in and out? Just kind of doing it as you feel like the change?
That's kind of what we did with when I switched out the one.
Yeah, and the Wander Cult of Barnacle Bay, which I loved. I did that as I played through. Like, I was like, they're a team. Like, I feel like playing someone different for a while. Just cycle people in and out. I'm a big fan of that because what are the chances you're going to play through this thing like 3 whole times?
Right. Exactly.
You're probably not. Like I suspect if I like as much as I think I will, I'll play through the whole thing once and then probably set up random bosses I feel like doing every now and then.
Yes. Totally can see that. Love it. Now I'm just putting some brown on the back of these things here. We're going to give this a shot. So I put some brown up in here. This brown might be a little dark, but that's okay. I have a plan. I'm going to dry brush light brown on top of this, and I'm not too worried about it. This is going to be what we're going to use for our... Maybe I should get it a little bit lighter. See if I can put
is that the same yellow you're putting on there now?
This is supposed to be a brown on top of the yellows up on top. It's kind of all over the place. I kind of got multicolors going on here right now. Not a big deal here. We're just kind of throwing some stuff on. We're as you could say, throwing it out there and seeing where paint sticks. That's what we're doing.
Right. All right. So
we'll see how this all works out. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, good luck going off of those things. They're not the greatest.
Yeah, I know, but I try. So because she has this kind of almost this padded armor.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the allies have.
Yeah.
And so I'm debating, should I paint her padded armor the same color I did theirs?
Well, you could.
This red. I can get that to show.
I'm pretty proud of you. You've painted those. I haven't even touched those yet.
Well, I'm expecting to die.
No, I don't. I don't ever expect to die. So if any of those have to hit the table, they come in gray. That's punishment for your guys dying.
Now, the other thing about this little slap shop thing is they actually look pretty good.
Right, just from the way they are.
Yeah, just with the gray and the white over the black, like it looks like something. It's like when you get the pre-washed minis. It looks better than a pre-washed mini.
Sure.
Wow.
Makes sense. Throwing it out there and actually seeing where it sticks actually happens sometimes. This is true. And Thizzit, thank you. Your plans always work. I have the faith. I have the faith too. I have the faith. We're gonna see if this works.
Of course, my question is, if I go with that red, is that gonna look weird with this kind of yellowy brown that I have for her coat?
I don't know. You have to check the color wheel.
I don't have a color wheel.
I don't have a color wheel either. I just put paint on a miniature.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna give her these yellowish kind of pants too. No, I'm not. That's barbaric.
Remember, she's supposed to kind of be hiding.
Yeah. So grays and browns, greens.
All right.
Well, I could use some of this green that I used for the cur, like his clothes, his pants there. You can see.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll be my stealthy person clothing color.
All right. Stealthy person clothing color. Like it.
Yeah, it's my new brand.
Bugs everywhere. I hate you so much. Let's see what happens when I do this.
Oh, I got new dry brushes.
Nice.
Like, look at these suckers.
Yeah, I need to get stuff like that. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm such a sucker and a loser for not doing that yet.
Oh my gosh, these things are life-changing.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I guess I'll try it.
And they're so good.
Yep, I was like, I'm such an idiot.
Should have been doing that forever.
Yep. There we go.
All right, actually, it's kind of blending things together a little bit. Let's see how this keeps going. I'm just dry brushing some beast brown into this thing. And we're just dry brushing. It's kind of a harder dry brush, but I think it's going to work. There you go.
Well, if only you had a dry brush.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Bring it on.
It's so much easier. Okay. There we go. What was that brown again? Wildwood.
Wildwood. Wildwood.
Because the only one I have that I use for is snakebite. It's my only leather color.
Oh, snakebite leather, that's all you need.
Yeah,
Well, except for when you do boots.
Yeah, so I do my boots and everything snakebite. Which is apparently not the way to go, according to that stream I saw last week.
That's right. Boots, you need boot brown. All right, so I got these things kind of, they're supposed to be kind of uglyish, brownish green. Yeah, and oh, I should put a little red in there too. Why not? That's what I'll do.
Have you seen the Massive Darkness 2 Care Bear monster minis?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I did an unboxing of that. That was out of control. I was like, when I originally saw it, I was like, this is going to be a joke. I unboxed it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Care Bears meets My Little Ponies.
And have you seen the people that have done like the hardcore, like pink glitter rainbow bases?
No, really? That's amazing. Wow.
Yep. I'll try to find a picture one to send it to you when we're done. Like
that would be, I would love it.
Just off the hook. Awesome.
Liquitter, I wish this game would deliver. You still haven't gotten your copy yet. Wow. You must be the last human on the planet. I am so sorry. And then every time he comes to the painting channel, we're painting Oathsworn. Almost like we're mocking him.
Oh, well, I am.
There you go. There you go.
He's going to have minis, so.
True. And they're going to be awesome. Liquitter's been working on Kingdom Death Monster. He's sent me some pictures here and there.
All right. Now I'm back to my original problem of what color to do this armor.
That's okay. I'm trying to figure out how much orange I should put on this miniature here.
I know what I'm going to do. I got this.
Got it.
I was using for the allies. What's it called? Mephisto? No.
Mephisto.
Flesh Terror's red.
There you go.
Which is like a purpley red.
Okay.
But it's a little too bright for being, hiding. But so
I see.
I think if I use a dark purple, that will do. I think if I can find it, because unlike you, I just have a shoebox with all my paints in it.
Oh, you got to get something better.
Yeah, but I paint all over the house is the problem.
Oh, I totally get that. I used to do that too, and then I finally just said, you know what? I got a painting station back here, and I put a computer in here, and I put like so I can just watch like football or whatever I want while I'm painting, or I get to do live streams with pals, which is awesome.
There it is.
There you go.
Skyish purple.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
My friend
Guybrush Purplewood.
She I got her years ago for her birthday the Labyrinth board game with the little minis.
Yeah.
And she was like, I want to paint these things. So I was like, all right, whatever, we'll do it. And I thought this was stylish purple for years. And she's like, stylish purple? That's a dumb name. I was like, well, yeah, it would be dumb. Stylish. I was like, oh no, it's shyish.
It's shyish. That's okay. I couldn't find it the other day, and I called it Voluptuous Purple, and I realized that was not what it was.
It's a different purple.
Yeah.
That is a different stream.
I've got some red I'm throwing on this thing now, just for the heck of it. There you go.
All right. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, it's almost is going to look black on this, but not.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna a little bit of sun, this wood here. I got a plan. I'm gonna paint the dry brush this red on the wood a little bit. There we go. With dry brush on the wood there, so you can still see all the white without any problem. Yep, but there's enough red on there that when I go with Oh, let's find a color here. Oh, I know which one. The hardened leather. We're gonna go with hardened leather. We're gonna put that on the branches. That's gonna be the plan.
You have all the leather.
I am leather. All right, here we go. Okay, not leather. Not leather. Don't repeat that. All right. See how that looks on here with this. The red shine through. Find out.
Sure, let's just go all the way up.
Not really.
Ooh,
But that was worth a shot.
Dry brush. We shall see. Yeah, even with these, like, I like these big minis, but I also wish that there were small minis.
Oh, yeah?
Space.
Space? Okay, it's all about space, huh?
Yeah, that's all I care about anymore. And shipping, I guess.
Yep, those are the things you gotta worry about. Shipping and space. Maybe if we go to space, you won't have to worry about shipping.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the coat. Oh, son of a bitch.
There we go. I think it's not too bad. It's a little bit. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the base. Looking okay? Yeah, I think it's looking okay. All right. I want to get that red again. I want to dry brush some more red on this thing. While it's still wet.
Oh, I've never tried that. Dry brushing while wet is crazy talk.
Oh, I know. I'm crazy, man. The best thing about nature, it doesn't matter. Just make it what you want. Whoa! I threw it on the floor. That's it's a staple. There you go.
At least it wasn't the heroes, because those will shatter into a million pieces.
The good news I found out is as you paint them, they no longer shatter into millions of pieces.
Did you get the armory box?
Yes. Super cool.
Did you sell the armory box?
I have painted most of the armory box. And I've used the armory box when I play with the blade. Just in my last stream, he was holding a giant, like, axe.
Based on how hard it is to keep these things together, I'm glad I didn't get it.
Like I said, once they're painted, I've had absolutely no issues at all. Looks good, Barrett. We still have our sentinels to paint, so we'll probably follow your lead, minus the throwing a mini. Yes, I totally agree that that is the best way to do it. Not follow my lead on throwing the mini. It's one of my downfalls of painting as I throw my minis around.
Well, you should probably wait and see how it looks, because the throwing of the mini might be the way to go.
True. See, I got the little thingy I could use, which I probably should, and I can hold it.
Yeah, I guess I should get some of those.
I don't know. I don't really use them. I'll use it for this, just for the heck of it. Why not? Just to make myself use it. But a lot of times I don't.
Go.
Let's try a different green. Oh, I know. I'm going to add some yellow to... No, that's not going to do anything. Absolute green is too dark. Let's add a little bit of hardened leather. I'll add a drop of hardened leather. I'm just mixing paints now just for the heck of it.
Okay. So it looks like I'm justified giving her a little bit of metal, like on her shoulders and stuff. So I'm going to do it.
All right. Can't go wrong, maybe. Right?
Well, knowing me, I need a nice metal colored contrast paint. That's what I need.
Well, I think you can get one. Doesn't Turbo Dork have some metal paints you could pick up?
Really? I don't know.
I think they do.
I mean, I can also just,
Buy metal paint. Yeah, no. I just use metal paint.
Yeah, so what I did was for the priest was I just used a silver and
Oh yeah.
And then I did a sepia wash on top of it. So it looks dingy and almost kind of rusty.
I know, I saw that. That looks really good. When you sent the picture, I was like, that is really cool. I wish I would have kind of done stuff like that because it makes it feel more gritty and dark in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've been through this kind of crappy deal and they're kind of slowly.
Yeah, their life really sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's been tough.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's fascinating me about the Dungeon Universalis is like you do all this stuff for a reward of like 5 gold.
Ah, yeah, that's very true. And it really takes a lot of gold to do something. I mean,
There's something about that I find kind of charming. It's
yes.
like, being an adventurer is a terrible idea.
Yeah, I should go back to farming.
You're right. Like,
make some grain, deliver it.
It was pretty good as a peasant. I had it pretty good.
I had it pretty good as a peasant. What was I thinking?
Oh, there it is. Snakebite leather. Boy, not a very chatty chat tonight.
There you go. Do that. They're just spellbound by your work.
Yeah. Yeah, which you can barely see. I gotta
looks
figure
great.
out. I wonder if maybe I should move that light I set up over there. I wonder if maybe that would make it easier to see.
Good. I've got I'd say 2 foot by 2 foot, just giant, huge sun lamp above me kind of thing. It's not a sun lamp, but it's not a shop lamp either. What is it? It's like it was interesting because I got it from my next door neighbor. He goes, do you think you might have a use for this? Like, I've got a use for that for sure. It's so bright that I've even got comments from people in the chat after the streams and stuff, like in my comment section, go like, I love your painting videos, but that light is so bright. It looks like it just glares off your head. I'm like, well, first off, I don't have much hair up there, so that's probably the first part that makes that happen. And the second part, I'm like, yeah, it's a big light, but I need it because I'm half blind. I'm 46 years old.
It makes your dome sparkle.
It does.
You know?
It sparkles. It sparkles. I radiate. I radiate is what I do.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try moving that light a little bit. As soon as I'm done, we'll see what happens.
All right. I'm gonna keep on doing random stuff to this miniature and just see what happens.
Great.
We're going to dry brush this brown on here a little bit and see what happens.
Now, are you even using that character?
No, but who knows? Maybe I'll switch someday.
Oh, that's you're supposed to unlock that one, huh?
Yeah, I believe that's the deal. That's the other reason. I know eventually I have to fight it, so I might as well get it painted. Or unlock it or something. I don't know if you fight it, but I figured if you can't use it, you gotta have a way of getting it somehow. You're probably right. It probably is in the story more than anything else. But I don't know. And nobody in the chat better tell me.
Well, we know who's not going to tell you.
That's right, Liquitter Gaming.
That's right.
Unless he went and looked it up. Just to make it, just to like be like, I know the answer.
Sorry,
poor guy. Too soon. It just hasn't even happened yet. There. All right. After I dry brush all it off, I'm like, my dry brush usually is just dead to the world because I dry this thing off. I like stick it in the cloth and just spin it. It's like dry off, raw, because I don't want any of that red on there when I go to the next color. So I dry it off like really bad.
That would be embarrassing for you.
It's super bad. It's super awesome. I'm just mixing all this paint together now, huh?
How do you rank this compared to Kingdom Death?
Oh, well, I would say that this is awesome, and Kingdom Death is awesome. So I think they're both awesome. I didn't answer very good, did I? And it's not one you were hoping for.
Reviews by Barrett.
That's right. Every game is good. I love them all. I never want to damage anybody's soul.
Yeah, I try to be nice about it.
Actually, we were talking about that on one of the co-op chats with Steve and Kanji the other day about biases and things, right? And like one of the biases I know I have, and that's that I have a hard time rating games badly, right?
Yeah.
So I decided that the way to combat that bias is just to not rate a game. Instead, very similar to what Colin does, is we've both taken our channels to just be playthrough channels. That way people can see the game, what its mechanics are and what it's doing, and then decide on their own if it's good or not. Of course, the comments and things like that, I'm able to express a little bit more. People ask me to compare it to other games, or if it's compared to this game, what do you think? Which one would you get? Stuff like that, which then I don't mind doing. But again, everybody has their own deal. Like, for example, Oathsworn and King Death Monster, like, the answer would be, they'll both always stay in my collection, for sure. I think they're both pretty awesome. What did you miss, Liquitter Gaming? Nothing. We're just making fun of the fact you have your game yet. That's it. So.
Oh, hey, Liquitter, did you check outside? There could be a game there.
I guess that's what happened to Kanji. Did that happen to you too? It just showed up? Or did you actually get a shipping?
No, I did get, though I never got an actual notice, but I do have a UPS account, and I got a text message that said something from Red Stag was coming.
Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think it was Kanji Studios who just all of a sudden said he went out to go get something, and there it was, sitting on his doorstep.
Try not to knock over all my paints.
Good luck. Every game is awesome. I want to play them all. Every game is awesome. New Lego movie song. That's right. Every game is awesome. Okay, that's all I'm going to do on that one. But, all right. I'm done with one. This is our test model right here. It is complete-ish. Right here. This is our test model for this thing. Kind of this yucky, I guess you could say, thing. As Willam is working on a new lighting system. That's the deal.
Hey, I think that might be a little bit better. What do you think?
I think it's better.
All right. Now, see if I can get back without knocking everything in my room over.
That's the key. All right, we're going to put that aside. Now, I know I said I was doing a test model, see what I thought of how I did this. And honestly, I'm not going to be able to recreate this exactly. And that's okay because these are organic things, so I'm not too worried about it. But now we're going to take these other ones and do something. That's funny. Trudvang just showed up. Wow, congratulations.
Good for you.
Good for you. Now, that'll be a great game. That one, I know, Colin is having such a fun with that game. He's actually done 2 playthroughs of it already, and he's thinking about continuing it. He's really had a good time with that. Though it's been, a lot of people have been on the fence for that. That was the deal. Way better.
Oh, that's way better.
Way better. Oh my gosh. That is the deal right there. That is the way.
Yep. So now you can actually see what, here's the cur.
In all his glory. Gosh, I really got to play that character. That character looked kind of cool. And the armory system for him is pretty sweet. It's all these different daggers and poses.
Oh, yeah, I was just being dumb and backlit myself. There we go. Yeah,
there
so
you go.
I got a little bit of a shadow here, but that's okay. You can see the...
Totally fine. I like I said, I'm not important. My head shining off the top. Not important. Important.
Yeah, could you angle your head a little bit so I can get some better light here? Oh, there it is. All right, now...
Oh, you cracked me up. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the yellow. We're going to put the yellows on these guys now. So we're just going to slap yellow kind of on different places on these guys. Just kind of around here. Like I did with that one. Put on some yellow.
Did you get Trudvang?
I did not. Colin did. Colin and I have kind of started working together on Kickstarters so that we don't both get them. There's sometimes no reason for that.
Yeah, I mean, on the crowdfunding show that we have now done 5 of them.
Oh.
A local guy, a designer of backyard chickens, he lives half an hour away, so we game all the time. And both of us were like, on the show, we're like, you're going to back that, right?
Right.
It's gonna be like you're gonna be the one to get that, right? Because we both are really curious, but like pulling the trigger is hard.
It is sometimes. Yeah, actually, Colin and I were just talking today about the new Tainted Grail, and he's gonna pick that up because I have the other one.
Oh yeah. So how was it?
I have. It's funny enough. I was hoping to have my playthrough out on Tuesday, and I'm still recording it. I recorded it all Monday afternoon. And even into and then the kids came home and family time and all that. And then Sunday afternoon, I started again, or Sunday evening, sorry. And, or Monday evening. Wow, if I can get my days like, maybe I should stop painting and talk because I can't do two things at once, apparently. Monday afternoon, I worked on recording it pretty much from 10 until 2:30 with a break for lunch. And then I again started at 8:15 and went, or 8:30 and went till 10:30 and still was not done. I actually started pulling the raw footage and putting it into my editor. I'm probably going to be over 3 hours long on this playthrough. It's probably one of the longest recorded playthroughs I have out there.
Goodness gracious.
It was so cool. I was going, there were so many different things to do, and I was impressed by the fact that I could do them. They've gotten away with some of the stuff that really I didn't like. And I shouldn't say me. A lot of the population didn't like it. I would still play it. It wasn't ruining the game for me. But, for example, one of the things, you no longer have to pay a energy to go exploring into an area. You can just explore. And that really made me feel good, because there'd be sometimes like, oh, I'm going to go check this out. It's like, oh, there's a person that runs across the meadow and goes and grabs her sheep and runs into a building. End of exploration. Well, that would have sucked if I paid a whole energy just to learn that. So since I didn't, it was a lot nicer in that aspect, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the things a lot of people I heard talking about that would house rule away.
Yeah. That and the they don't have menhirs anymore. They just have these waystones that once you activate them, they kind of stay active until you need to put another one down. Then once you do that, you have to pull one from one you've already done.
Yeah, the menhirs supporting those people hated that too.
Yeah, it kind of distracted you from being able to experience the story and bent more on needing to try to find the resource to keep those lit was one of the deals people were not enjoying about the game, which rightfully so. It was a kind of pain. And like I said, you'd go there and spend an energy and all of a sudden find out a person owns a pig and doesn't want to help you. And you're like, well, that was so bad. My menhir is dying over here, and I just talked to a person about a pig and didn't even give me anything about a quest or anything that's going to help me. Barf.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, that looks really nice. I made a Gorgrunta fur.
A Gorgrunta?
Gorgrunta.
Nice.
That was your stripper name, right?
That's right. You got it. My detachable pants. I do not have those. I do not have them anymore. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, you're a funny man. That's funny. Funny stuff right there. My detachable pants. Is that what those are called even? I don't even know.
I don't know. I mean, snap pants?
Snap pants. I'll go with it. Snap pants.
So I got that. I think time for my special wood paint.
Oh yeah? Is it from a bark of the ancestral tree?
No, it was on the 50-cent rack at the local game store.
That is the best brown.
Yep, it's supposed to be for an airbrush too, so it's pretty liquidy.
Oh yeah, that'll be a liquidy.
But it's called weathered wood.
That does look like weathered wood. I'll take it. That's funny. Can't buy that for $1. There you go. I like your shirt, William.
Yeah. Dead Alive Games. They are
Dead Alive Games.
My brother's board game that he designed, and it launches tomorrow on Kickstarter.
Nice.
At 7 a.m. California time. And yeah, it's a Euro game. Plays solo, co-op, competitive.
Oh wow.
Plays in under 90 minutes. Lots of simultaneous play. It's called Lunar Rush.
Oh, I saw that. Yes.
Where two new elements have been discovered on the moon in the future.
Okay.
And people gonna people.
Yep.
So we're gonna go up to the moon and rip it out of the moon and bring them back to Earth and sell it to rich people who don't really need it for lots of money.
Right. What you should do.
Yeah, like we do. But to do that, each player has their own moon base, which is their tableau building worker placement thing.
Okay.
So they can upgrade their own moon base to get different actions and make different things. And you're bidding for rocket routes up and down from the moon. So you spend your victory points, and if you win the bid, and it's actually your victory points. So you got to pay your points to get your rockets.
Okay.
But you can choose. So if you got first choice, maybe you pick the fast rocket route up. You can only put 2 things on it that you need at your moon base, but you get them immediately.
Right.
Or maybe you do the slow route. You can put 9 things on it, but you got to wait 3 turns. It's a 7-turn game, so that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Waiting that long.
Have you tried all the different strategies and found one that really works well, or is it all just really dependent on kind of how it all plays out?
Well, I'm a bad person to talk about because I've actually never lost
I see.
Game. But I will say I've won using every strategy.
Okay, that's cool.
At least every strategy I can think of. And it's got all this kind of just under the surface, low key satire in it.
Nice.
My personal favorite is you got to give your see in the future. Not only do we have to pay our workers when they're on the moon, you have to feed them, give them oxygen, and a place to sleep.
Well, that's bogus.
Right? And if you don't feed them, they die. And do you know what happens? Do you know what happens if you let your moon worker die on your moon base, Baron?
I'm going to guess he's not happy?
No. Lawsuit.
Lawsuit!
Like, you have to settle, and you lose 25 points.
You have to settle. That sounds pretty detrimental.
Yeah. No, you don't let them die. That's terrible. You can throw them back on a rocket and send them back down to Earth if you want. But then that's one less work you have next round.
Right, what you need.
Yeah, but nothing to paint though in it.
Oh.
Yeah, stretch goal for ship miniatures, I think.
Oh, there are ship miniatures. Okay, I was gonna say they could be like wood meeple thens and stuff normally, and
yeah, they're acrylic meeples, but like you put goods on the ships when they go up. They are working with a level up dice to make like super fancy tokens.
Oh, okay.
For like the resources. Oh, well, that didn't work out at all.
That's really, they should work on a different company then. No, I'm kidding. I'm guessing it's your paint. The wood did not work?
No, it works really well with a light base.
Oh, the dark base wasn't as good?
Yeah, so I'm going to have to dry brush it with something later.
There you go. That'll fix it. Dry brushing fixes everything. I'm going on my next guy now. I'm just doing the yellow and green again. We'll start with there.
Yeah, I'm going so slow here.
Yes. Well, I got the easier thing. Mine are all organic things that you can just put whatever color you want on these things.
Let's see.
That's the deal. Sounds like the company needs new house counsel.
Oh, yeah. Or, if you really want to be progressive, you just don't let them die.
That works. I might have to pick that up tomorrow.
Oh, I hope so. And in the base copy, it's only $39.
I'm just excited that you can play a co-op. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the way the co-op works is or you can play in teams against each other.
Sure.
Too. But you can put 2 AIs in the game. And the AI is as simple as this is not me selling, this is true. When it's you flip over a card, which is their bid. Then when it's their turn to pick a route, you flip over a card, it tells you what route they pick. When it's their turn for a route down, you flip over a card, it tells you what they take down, and that card also tells you what's on that ship. That's it.
Oh.
That's all you do. Real quick. But so you can play against 2 AI if you want, with 2 people. And it's mostly the same as the base game. There's a few different things like, I can put my stuff on your ship and all those things. Because you're battling the market too.
Okay.
You sell the more stuff you sell at the market, the less it is worth. So you got to hit the market first.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's super Euro. I'm sure we're losing. Hi, Steve. I'm sure we're losing people by the second I talk about Euro
No,
games on
no.
this channel.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're a strong Euro crowd here. Steve, good to see you. Greetings. Glad you can make it. It's awesome to have you here as always. We're working on some Oathsworn tonight. I am painting up some of the Maidens figures here. See, I'm getting closer. I think
That is it. The Grove Maiden.
Grove Maiden. There we go. I couldn't remember it. We have come full circle. We have figured it out. Good work, William. Together as a team, we have figured it out.
How'd you come up with Maiden though? Who told you that?
I didn't. I just remembered. My brain, like, I hit the certain parts of my brain decided to activate right now that aren't filled with paint fumes. So
Well, you angled the head to the godlight and it just
yep,
hit the right spot.
hit the right spot on my head. Yep, the light above. Everything is perfect and now and loving and things.
The irony of me fixing my light so you guys can see.
No, you can't see. Yep.
Really.
That's why mine comes from the top.
That's all right. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna be happy because maybe tomorrow I will get to play.
That'll be awesome. I'm excited to see pictures. I'm excited to see happy, joyous dice rolling and unhappy, joyous dice rolling. But knowing if you decide you could do kind of the Euro style and draw the cards.
Yeah, I can't decide what I want to. I mean, I'm sure there will be times. It's interesting. It almost seems like you want to kind of seed your own deck, right?
Right.
Of maybe early in the fight, use that so you kind of have an idea what's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's important, maybe go back to it. I don't know.
Very true.
I roll so horribly.
Oh, that's the best part of the game is when you have a big plan and all of a sudden it just disintegrates right in your face.
Yeah, when I was playing Madara when I had COVID the other day, I was tracking it.
Oh, yeah?
For whatever reason, Rook.
Yeah.
I miss with Rook.
All the time. All the time.
Constantly.
He misses for me all the time, too. All the time.
Like, what is that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he misses all that. So I've now built him, like, he has some nice weapons and shield and stuff, but now I've just kind of built him up to where he's now a buffer.
Not a buffer?
Yeah, he gives people barrier and he gives people intervention tokens and
sure.
takes off effects because that's just so because you can't screw that up.
No.
You can screw up every time I roll the dice.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Zeke, on the other hand, he almost always hits for me. It's very strange.
Nice. Love it. Quitter Gaming says the speed paint fumes can reactivate in your brain. This is true. See, it worked for me. Reactivated my brain. Aw, yeah.
Barrett Dunn thinks good.
I do. This is true. That one's done. Go to the next one. Just putting green on these things. Just slopping it on there. I don't even care where it goes. See, this is what painting's all about. You don't even care where it goes. Just put it out there.
The interesting thing with this little technique is I find I use less paint.
Oh, all right.
Like, I put thinner layers on.
Interesting.
So the stuff kind of...
That'd be something I should definitely learn. I never put thin layers on anything.
Yeah, because I always hear people talk about, 2 thin coats or whatever. I'm like,
yeah, nope. Mine is like the thickest coat you possibly can get. Throw it on the paint, get it down, get it on. That's the deal. Like I said, I'm not a master painter or anything like that. My goal is to get these paints on the minis and the minis on the board.
Yep. Oh, dang it. I just put too much of that. Oh, well. Try to live.
You'll live. That's the deal. Yes, I just continuously painting these greens right on here. I got greens and yellows on there.
There we go. Got that. All right. Feeling pretty good about this, actually.
Nice.
Now I just got to get her hands, her face,
Hands. That's pretty awesome.
and I may actually. I was gonna paint the fletchings, but I may just leave them with that black.
Yeah, why not?
What? I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. Up, up. There we go. Are you able to see the fletchings at all? Oh,
On the arrows?
yeah.
Yeah, just leave them. Like they look fine.
All right, now. See, I need another brown so I can do hair.
Oh man, I have more browns than probably any other color of paint.
Like I can do great red hair. I can do great blonde hair.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she'll be blonde.
You know, I have to admit a majority of my characters think have become blonde over the years, just because it's easier. There we go, we're getting these bulbs almost done.
I'll go with my go-to Nasdrag yellow.
Nasdrag yellow. William, what's your favorite playthrough or video you've done on your channel? Liquitter asks.
Ooh. That's a hard question.
I've got some of my favorites.
I'm gonna caveat this a little bit.
Oh yeah?
So I love Wander Cult of Barnacle Bay. Most of my playthroughs are old, terrible sound, hard to watch. I love the game. But I think I'm gonna go with that cross channel we did with Dungeon Alliance.
Oh yes, that was so much fun. I keep forgetting. We got to do that again.
That was a really, really good time.
That was super fun.
So I'm gonna go with that.
Your intros for that were absolutely amazing. They were so good.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to do that again.
That was so good.
It was a tragedy.
Yeah. Well, you know, it happens.
Oh, I stand by it. I think the only way to play that game is permadeath. And if you die in between, you got to get somebody new, pay the point, and hope that they can use the cards you have.
I actually think that's a good idea. I think that's the way to play.
So my wife
Yes.
played it. She loved it.
Nice.
I mean, we did. You know, it's really long when you play with two players.
Yes.
But you know, we set aside a day, and we played it through, and yeah. So she wants to do it again. So we're gonna do one of the adventure packs.
Oh, that'll be fun. The adventure packs are really fun.
Yeah, that's also I think the only way to go.
Yeah.
It also gives you kind of a target instead of just trying to get X amount of XP. You know.
Yep.
Like even when we played without it, I didn't do that. I said, no. Our goal is to get all 3 of these quests done and kill the boss. That's what we're doing.
And you did. Yeah, we worked hard.
Yeah.
We found the alliance. The Lost Alliance was, I think, my favorite part of that one.
Yeah. I liked the Lost Alliance more than the War in the Deep, which is the second one. I haven't done the third or fourth one yet.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to it. Of course, next time we do it, I'll start so you get the final boss fight.
Boom.
Because that was intense. Ooh.
For sure.
Oh, I like Steve's question right now. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like she must be seeing things.
Yeah, I know. Why does the witch on her character card look like this? She stepped into something doesn't want to see. I know. She looks totally like freaked out. Like she has like these scared look. Oh, like it's like what? The scared eyes.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
magic must show her horrible stuff all the time. It's all.
That's
or she
funny.
walked in on a bunch of board gamers naked or something.
That would be something. I would probably have that same expression. That's amazing.
All right, I'm going to use my speed paint. Here we go.
All right, speed it up.
Crusader Skin.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Put that on the skin. It puts its lotion on its skin. Right?
Way to make it dark.
Oh, come on. At least people know what that movie is.
Looks like that. She heard you say that.
That's it. That's it right there. Hungry Gamers figured it out. brown on the miniature. Again, for those of you who are wondering what I'm doing, I'm just painting random colors onto this miniature all over the place. Right now I'm working on browns with I think I put a drop of green in it. Don't even care. I am really honestly just adding colors to this thing haphazardly.
It's really kind of a reversal of last time I was on, where I just did
You were
slapdash.
you were doing that.
Yeah, that's right. Because I did. What did I painted 16 miniatures.
Yeah,
and,
that was pretty awesome.
and I felt so dumb because my brother has the same thing. He's a pretty good painter. He did the same thing with those the mooks, the Sims.
Oh yeah, the Sims.
But he was smart enough to give just one pop of color on each one, like I was doing.
Oh sure.
He gave each one a different pop.
Oh,
of color.
a different pop of color.
So it's useful. Like the ones with the mohawk, he did the mohawks, but different colors. So if we're playing, but oh yeah, red mohawk or whatever.
That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Broccoli Ducklins, good to see you. Thank you for the awesome Goonies. The Goonies reference comes through. I love it. It's just great. Oh my gosh. I had a comment once in my one of my videos. They're like great playthrough, really loved your energy, it was really fun to see it, but you gotta stop that truffle shuffle. I'm like, how can you? I even comments like, how can you stop the truffle shuffle? It's one of the greatest things ever made. Oh, it's good to see you, Broccoli Dawkins. Thank you for joining. We're both painting some Oathsworn tonight. I'm getting closer to having a fully painted game. Closer. I'm working on my Grove Maiden stuff right now. My goal, this was my test model, so we're going with this as my test model.
Saying that like you didn't just figure out it was the Grove Maiden 3 minutes ago.
You love that, don't you? See, that's called filming. This is what I'm working on right now. I got this thing done. It's this like ugly looking thing, and it started. And so we're working on them now. I'm putting a couple base colors on here, which I normally don't do base kind of color things, but we're doing a little bit here. Let's see here. What do I need now? I need to remake that paint that I just did. That's one of the problems when you put a whole bunch of random paints together. You don't really know which ones you put in and how much of each. I'll put a drop of this. There we go. And I'll put a couple drops of, where'd it go? Here it is. Sand Golem.
Oh,
there we go. Maybe 3 drops. I'm supposed to use 2. Mix it up a little bit. See what I got now. It's still too dark green. See here. I'm going to add, maybe it won't be too bad. Let's check it out. Nah, too much green. Okay, we're going to make a new one. I'm going to put this one over here. I got a plan. Put a couple drops of that Sand Golem over here. And then I'm going to add just a little blop from the other mixture we had over there that I thought was too dark. Let's see how that looks. Way better. Still a little bit too green. Let's see what I can do about that. Add a little bit more brown then. Right?
Come on, just do one and all, and a bunch of glitters.
Glitters? I have glitter, but it's inside the paint.
Of course you have glitter. You have kids.
Oh my gosh, there's no glitter in this household. I've outlawed glitter. As my wife would say, it's the herpes of arts and crafts. It gets everywhere, never goes away. Terrible.
All right. I think she is done.
Nice. Look at you. You got your miniature done faster than I got mine done.
Well, I got one more to go.
There you go.
My wife's favorite.
Oh.
The war bear.
That's right.
She loves the war bear.
Nice.
The super secret box with the big old.
Oh yeah, the big old war bear in it.
Yeah, it's on her desk. She loves
nice. It. That's awesome.
All right, here he is. She is, I should say.
Super good. Super done. Super love it.
There we go. From the angle, now you can see the kind of the colors by angle it into the light there.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're able to refocus your lights. I hope it's not causing you too much chaos over there.
No. It's all right. I have one more of like the light that I move. I have one more. I should bring it in next time and put it over there so I can see the road. But that's okay.
All right. Stuff.
time. And the good thing is I even got to use my most useless of paints.
Love it.
This paint is trash.
Oh, yeah?
There's just no use for it.
What's it even called?
XV88.
Okay, I did see that. I thought, because they normally like label their paints. They're normally like they have like words, like I don't know, gore flesh or something. Nope, XR88.
Yeah, even the paint namers like this paint sucks.
The only thing I can think of is they have I know in Warhammer, I think they have a robotic faction. Maybe that was one of the factions.
All right.
I don't know enough. Don't know enough.
Let's take a look at what Miss Warbear, excuse me.
There you go.
Needs.
I am going to find the paints I need to do my dry brushing. So here it looks like we use red. Oh, we had some, I got to use some snakebite leather here. That's right. I'm going to put some of that in here and just kind of dab it on some of those vines. That'll help. I already got brown on there a little bit. We're going to do this a little bit. Circado, hello Barrett and Hungry Gamer. It is good to see you. Thank you for joining. Awesome to have you here. I hope things are better than they were on Monday. I hope things are better than they were Monday. Circado is in Puerto Rico. And it got hit with that. Yeah, it was last time he was on, he was like, I can't stay long. I don't have very much power. I'm like, we're like, turn us off.
All right.
Liquitter says that, yeah, XV87 was already taken, so they had to go 86.
There we go. All right, this is what it looks like now.
All right. Love it.
See what it looks like at the end.
All right, starts off already kind of, what do you call those things? Ready to be painted. That's what they call it. Thomas Clark, thank you for joining. Glad to have you here. We are working on some Oathsworn characters. He's doing his characters. I'm doing my Grove Maiden things. I don't even know what these do. Haven't even looked at the character before. But in theory, she uses these things. So I am creating just gucky things. That's the deal. That's the deal. Very cool. I've been debating some crowdfunding projects. Severe fear of missing out on Kings of Ruin, Oathsworn, and Dungeon Universalis. Any opinions to help push me in a direction? Circado says, still without power, but we're good at least. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. I'm staying at my mom's house. I'm happy she at least got electricity and water. So happy for her. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yep. I'm glad to hear that that you're there and that your family's doing well. That's super, super important. So glad to hear that. I hope things continue to go forward. Forward is always better. That's the deal. As for broccoli, which one should you get? I can't say enough good things about Oathsworn. I am putting a playthrough of Kings of the, what do you call it?
Kings of Ruin? Oh, what is that? I don't even know what that is.
The what?
You heard me? I don't even know what it is.
Kings of Ruin?
Yeah.
That's the new
just repeating the name isn't gonna help.
No, Tainted Grail one.
It's
called Kings of Ruin.
I got it.
It's the expansion. And so far I have liked everything they've done with it. They've kind of changed a little bit. So we'll see continuing to go forward what it looks like. But like I was telling everybody earlier, the playthrough I'm putting out will probably be close to 3 hours long. I have never put a playthrough out that long before. In one sitting. I wanted to make sure you get the whole first mission in one video, and I didn't think it was going to take that long. And so I kept thinking, should I cut it? Should I cut it? I'm like, no, I'm going to keep going. I want this to be like one full like quest. And so, wow.
Who are we talking to? Brock. So
yeah,
I haven't played Oathsworn yet.
No.
And I haven't played Dungeon Universalis yet either.
No.
But here's my take on Dungeon Universalis. Are you going to go deep?
True.
If you're going to go deep, and you're okay with a little bit of kind of picking and choosing what you're going to play with, what house rules you want to make, because there is a rule for effing everything.
Yeah.
Like, anything you want to do,
anything.
And
you want to go up a stair? It's got a rule for it. You want to fight up the stairs? It's got a rule for it. You got to fight up the stairs while you're going down the stairs. It's got a rule for that too.
Somebody who has a shield. and just turn behind.
It's got a rule for that.
I love that. Like they have a shield. Okay, you can block it. Oh, you block the thing, but maybe it's going to break.
Like, it's pretty awesome.
But you got to want that. Be ready for that.
True. Kanji Studios, welcome. Thank you. What's up, he says. Good to see you. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I don't know what people just heard there. Let's see here. There you go. Nope, that's not it. Boom!
Oh, that's not for us. He says cool people. That's not for us. Man.
Oh, that's not us. That's right. He must be talking to the chat.
Yeah.
That's definitely what's going on. Kings of Ruin sounds like a boss fight in a FromSoft game. Oh, no. It's an adventure game. It's a big, huge, giant adventure game. That spans a lot of stuff. That's not green enough. I need more green.
Is the gameplay the same as just Tainted Grail?
Very similar. It's very similar. The combat is with the cards, and you draw the cards. And you have to match up the different keys to make the monster to do damage to the monsters and stuff. So yeah, very similar.
Yeah, I've also been intrigued by Fate Forge.
Fate Forge.
Yeah, that just launched like yesterday or today, maybe. I think today. It's a fantasy dungeon crawler thing. And of course there's the Forsaken game.
Oh yeah, I looked at that one. I didn't get that one.
Yeah, I passed on just because it's so expensive. And again, I'm sure it's going to be big, so space.
Yeah. Space, you crack me up, man. If you need more space, I just buy a trailer.
I got two Madaras coming.
True, Act 2 and 3. This is true.
Those boxes aren't going to be the same size, are they? They can't be.
You might be surprised. We're pretty close. That's the deal. You both are quite cool. Barrett is royalty. You are hilarious, Kanji. I am not royalty. Not royalty. I was expecting, actually, Kanji to jump on here and say, hey, Bob. That was what I was expecting. We both have watched a show called, what was that show? For All Mankind together. And we talk about it every once in a while. It's on Apple TV. I just got Apple TV for 3 months and I like blitzkrieg the show. It was so good. And
have you watched Mythic Quest yet?
Oh my gosh, that was the first thing we watched. That show is like bonkers amazing. That's the deal. That's the deal.
Go. Wow, this fur is really looking good.
That's the deal.
I'm glad I finished the Huntress before Kanji got on.
There you go.
His looked so good last week. I would have felt self-conscious.
Royalty, how far down the succession line is Baron? Super far. Dang, you missed the opportunity. Yeah, you did. You screwed it up. That's okay, Kanji. I'll let you try next time. I'm about as far from royal. I think I'm about as close to royalty as I can't even think anybody that's as far down as I am. That's the deal there. For All Mankind is an amazing show. This is true. Kanji speaks wise words. I hope things are well with you, Kanji. You just missed the painting of the Huntress. She just got finished. Not by me. I'm working on these things. These things. I don't even know what these are. We'll find out someday in the future.
I think Liquider knows.
Probably. He's played all the way up to here. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh.
Why do you keep opening up these horrible wounds? These horrible wounds. He's never going to come back again. I like to keep subscribers. I know you've always pushed yours away.
That's why I have so few.
That's why I have so few, he says. Oh my gosh, you crack me up.
It's all right, because Liquider's going to be on next week. He's going to get a chance to tell me I'll get me back.
That's right. He'll be in a couple weeks. I won't be able to do one next week, I don't think. And if I do, it's going to be so impromptu, it's going to be absolutely out of control. Because I've got my con I'm going to.
Okay, question. Does a war bear wear boots, or is that just his foot?
Oh, that's a great question.
I think it's his foot. I'm going with that.
Go with it. Mine guy might have wore war bear boots. I don't remember. I have to look. I don't have the miniature though, so I can't tell. There you go. There's. I'm still working on them. We're getting close. Let's see it, Will. I want to be amazed. He wants to see her.
Well, remember now my light. I haven't figured out the light situation.
True.
I'm sandbagging here. All right, there we go.
Looks awesome.
I am happy with the color of that coat, though, the way that turned out. And Kanji, I'm using a this new technique I saw on YouTube. It's called Slap Chop. So it's all base black with a really hard gray dry brush over everything, then a white over that. So it's everything's kind of darker, but I don't know. It's fast.
Mm-hmm.
So like that.
It is fast. Thomas Clark says, plot twist, the Madara boxes get progressively bigger from one act to the next.
You shut your mouth.
Liquitter says it's hashtag not soon enough that we keep poking fun at the poor guy.
It's all right.
Kanji says your miniature looks top tier.
The Liquitter's going to stay up all night and just have everything painted the first night when it gets there.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to look 10 times better than anything I've ever done in my entire life.
Yep. And then, we'll have played through the whole game by the weekend.
Yes. That's how he's amazing. All right. Now I'm going to try. Now, this is what we did last time. We just dry brushed this brown on here, and it worked out okay. So we're just going to do it again. Up and down this miniature with this brown, dry brush it on there. Make it look ratty and browny. That's the deal with this brown.
Are you on the fourth one of those?
Second. I'm painting them all kind of together. It's like I painted all the yellow on everything. Then I'm going to dry brush all this stuff brown on everything.
Oh, yeah, that's the way to go. I did the same thing with the 4 allies.
Ah, yes.
But someday your allies will be people too. And get
nope. I will never paint them.
Oh.
If they hit the board, then you should be punished for playing gray miniatures. Why does it have to be either boots or feet? Why can't we say that our bear skin boots made of another werebear's feet?
Wow.
Is that a little deep or what? Thomas Clark always makes you think. William, did you assemble Infinity Defiance minis? I used meeples. I'm too junior for metal minis.
So I put just the heroes together and used the tokens for all the bad guys. Then somebody really wanted the minis and was like, I'll give you $90 for those minis. I was like, sounds good to me.
Those minis aren't worth $90 to me.
But yeah, it's a lot, especially for the bad guys, because you don't even have, unless you got, if you got all the boxes, then you got a mini for each bad guy. But if you don't have a mini for each bad guy, what's the point?
Right. Right.
Darren taught me how to put together the metal minis, though. He told me everything I needed to buy.
Yes, and you got it all and it worked.
It did. It did.
I'm glad it did. Kanji also, Warcrow is going to be amazing. Yes, and I'm not even going to have a shot at it. Have to wait till I get it.
No. I'm not allowed to launch it yet.
Not allowed to leak it yet?
Nope, not allowed to, but I did. I was allowed to post some pictures.
Nice.
I have a great picture of Beatrice the board game dog sitting in the box.
Oh, nice. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, Kanji, I demoed Warcrow also at Gen Con. It's fun. Like if they stick the landing on that app, it's going to be great.
I'm excited for it. I'm not going to get to try it till it comes to me in the mail, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, and the rule book, because the Infinity Defiance rule book is it's a rule book.
I see.
Yeah, like I still, when I play, I've got like 8 games on the channel. It's just, there's one guy, now I can't remember his name, but it'll come back to me, who just fully understands all the rules, and he'll just leave a list of all the stuff. I'll be like, yep.
Oh, yep, did that. Yep, did that. And you know what I do with those comments? I say, thank you so much. I really appreciate the help, and I do. We actually were talking about this on the co-op chat the other day, and I say, do you mind if I pin that comment to the top? Because then they can grab all the info, like they can learn all they can from it that way. That's what I do with it. We were talking about that on the co-op chat this week about comments and if they help or hinder and what do you think and things like that.
Oh man, I love when people tell me what I've done wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything that's done is helpful. I love. It's only when people start coming at you, because one of the things that I often talk about is criticism of usually dungeon crawlers is when it's over sexualized.
Right.
Like, and I'll swing back to Madara in a second. But when it's over sexualized, like just for the women, usually is what happens, right? One, I don't want to play that with my wife. If I don't want to play with my wife, then that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it doesn't make any damn sense. That's the big thing. Like, you wouldn't wear that. No, it's dumb. Like, I'm willing to believe that you can throw a fireball at my face, but I'm not willing to believe that you would wear a chainmail bikini band.
Oh, that's funny.
Now, Madara, everybody's over sexualized, so that's just like what's going on. So I can.
Everybody gets a choice.
Yeah, like like a Rook's.
Rook doesn't even have clothes.
Yeah, his starting equipment is a breastplate. Yeah,
yes.
His mini has no shirt on.
Nothing. Yeah. That's the best.
Fair enough. But people will often come after me when I make a comment like that, and those kind of comments, like if they are respectful and like trying to understand or whatever, sure. Mm-hmm. Usually I'm like, delete, or I tell Mark Dainty, and Mark Dainty will come in and just go super British and just eviscerate people. And
Eviscerate. He is the eviscerator.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
That's pretty funny. I do not have a British eviscerator. That's pretty amazing. Powell Family Farm, it's good to see you. Good evening. What's up, guys? Your game corners look very similar.
Oh, do we? Let's see.
A little bit.
Let's see. Do you just Madara behind you?
No, my Madara is out in the other room. It's in the room with the games that are really good.
Let's see. Can't tell.
One thing I got that you don't got is this. You don't got this.
What is that?
This is one of the doctors went to the Bahamas and brought back this. It says the Yoda guy.
Oh wow.
He's the guy who he met the guy who did Yoda, and he had him bought and framed a picture of it. And I was like, wow, that's very nice of you. And one of the doctors I work with gave that to me. I was like, that's very, very kind of you.
And they were like, now will you please stop editing your videos while I'm trying to put this person's face back on?
That's right. I'm deep in this guy's nose, and I need you here. Oh, okay. Sure, no problem. No problem. The Quitter Gaming says, I was joking with Robin Mel saying there will definitely be a marathon painting session, and I need to buy out the Mountain Dew and Hot Pockets section at the store.
Ooh, that is an unhealthy night.
But the minis will be done. That's all that matters, right? Kanji Studios says, I got to try out Warcrow at Gen Con. Loved it. The rule book was something. And Madar is anime fan service, and it owns that. This is true.
Yep.
And he just gave his copy away.
And is going to sell the others.
Yes, he does not have them.
What a monster.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's it's hard to pick my friends, but I still do.
Yeah, sometimes you just get so deep into it, and you're like, well, I guess we have to stay friends.
Yeah, I know. You're actually a lot farther in that game than I am. I gotta catch up.
Yeah, you do. Because I desperately want to get through it before the next stuff comes. And I don't know how. Like they were kind enough they're sending me number 3 also.
Nice.
But like, it means I got to get through 2.
Yeah.
So sorry, I got the ding going. There's somebody I know is apparently backing every Kickstarter on Kickstarter right now.
That's pretty funny. It's not me. I'm painting. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on those 2 and 3 too. I should probably. Well, I got them coming because of the Kickstarter. That's why I'm just gonna wait for that. I don't know when they're coming now. They got some time. The Quitter and I was almost done with when Barrett told me I needed to paint the trees. Yes, this is true. I just happened to be sitting at home and I got a message from, I think it was Sunday, football Sunday, and all of a sudden I got a message. hey, how many trees do you use in the first mission? I'm like, do I have to paint a couple of those? I'm like, use them all. In the first encounter. He's like, and he just kind of sent me back this like face palm emoji.
I just got little tree tiles. Just put them right down.
I did, so you could use that. And he said, no.
Put them down. Move on. Sign of my maturity now. I'm like, I don't need everything.
Yeah. Now let's see. Where's the red here? There it is.
I'm like one more base pledge away from never being invited back on this paint stream.
Yeah. Impossible.
There we go. Let's see. I've been way more picky about what I will back this year.
That's good. I have actually been too.
Oh, wow. That looks really good, I think.
That's good to hear.
Check it out. That just his armor there.
The metal.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, I think it looks nice.
I think it's good stuff.
Kanji, don't you come at me. He's coming at me in the chat.
You're stuck with me, Barrett. Deal with it. Unpainted terrain gives the enemy plus 5 HP. This is true. Heresy, William. Heresy. Love it. I think I need to still do the brown on that one, don't I? I don't know.
No. Baron, have you watched the new Lord of the Rings yet?
That's a great question. Right now, I am on episode 1.
So no.
I watched half of it, but like my wife said, she's like, it's kind of tough to watch. I go, really? All I see is that guy's chin. The chin that sticks out of that guy. He's got a big chin.
Andrew, well, I haven't started yet. I'm
the guy that's got a big chin.
Yeah, my wife and I were working our way through Ms. Marvel right now.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we really like it so far. We got 2 episodes left.
Good one. Really like that one.
Felt good. We called who the bad guy was going to be.
Nice.
Early on.
Proud of you.
Yeah, which was nice. It felt good about ourselves, you know.
Oh, it's good to feel good. Yes. Basically, my trees are all just full of dry brushing. It's really all I'm doing. I put some base colors down and I'm just dry brushing the crap out of them.
Or you could just use the tile.
True. There you go. You're getting close here. Getting close on mine. I like that Madara chose an aesthetics and just really leaned into. That's why it works. Same with Street Masters. They lean so heavily into Street Fighter. Double Dragon sensibilities. That it works. Very true. Very, very true. That is true. I'm glad they do that. It's kind of when you try to not do it and be it at the same time. It's like, really? Just do it, man.
Yeah. And what I've, at least as much as I've played so far, I appreciate in Madara that all 4 of those characters are badasses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't have the terrified girl.
Right.
Which, and who knows? Maybe it will eventually.
Maybe they will. Who knows?
But so far that, that they don't, I really, that makes me like it a lot more. It's honoring the tropes, or, ignoring those tropes, I should say. I already painted that. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. I can paint it again. It's good to have more paint on it.
I'll be curious what Succubus does next. Because, I assume they're not going to do another Madara.
Right.
So I assume that's something. I'm sure they can reprint Madara many times, but still.
I've heard rumors of a Madara role-playing game.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of neat. Especially if they could find a way to get those dice into it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really fun. For sure.
Get that on there.
We're getting close here, I think. Closer every day. Street Fighter V Champion Edition, that was showcased at BLG, is getting made now by a different publisher, and I'm amped for it. That's the deal.
Is that
Oh,
video games?
yeah, I know. I might be in trouble here. Joining late, and I know it's chilly, but my husband's painting in the hoodie I ordered for him for Christmas. This is true. I haven't spilled paint on it yet. I'm not going to spill paint on it, so don't worry. Don't worry.
Hi, Robin.
Nah. Then if anybody that don't know, that's my wife. My wife, Robin Diddler. Not too many people have the name Diddler, so. Let's hear. A prequel game called Loudra. A sequel called Hydra.
Lodara and Hydara.
Oh, I see where he's going. T. Clark, Thomas Clark, you're amazing. Funny guy. And if so, does anyone think he should put on a different shirt? Just saying. No. Daffy Duck is amazing. Blacklist Games. Oh, thank you, Kanji. Yes, BLG. They're the ones doing Street Fighter 5. Well, I hope you get it.
Wow, you're not.
Did I say that?
That was nice that you said you do. I'll just tell you right now, you're not getting that.
They're not. Well played, Kanji says.
Robin, my wife read the new book series that I'm going to send. I'll send it to Barrett after, because now I can't remember what it's called. Deadly Education is the name of the first book by Naomi Novik, and I think you will love it.
All right. I'm sure she will take a look. For those that don't know, William and my wife are both teachers, and they've kind of gone back and forth every once in a while looking for fun books to read. There we go. Let's see here. Is there an oopsie paint for the hoodie? Sadly, no. There's a couch for me to sleep on if I spill paint on it, though. I know that. Not worried about paint on... No, I should take this off, and then I can paint on Daffy, and then she'll be totally happy. Daffy is from my high school. When I was in high school, I had this shirt. My friends and I, we're super. Remember, I come from a real cool crowd. Like, we're like the hip kids. We started what was called the Daffia. Since we figured the moms had the mafia, the dads had to have the Daffia, and so then Daffy Duck became our mascot. Yep, we did that. And I even admitted that. That's something.
Robin still married you. Wow.
She didn't know about the Daffy, I don't think. When she married me. It wasn't until I found the shirt. I was like, oh my gosh, my Daffy Duck shirt. Yep, that's it. That's for the shirt. That's why I wear it. It's amazing. Well, it's Kanji. It went to a different publisher. It's happening. All right, if you think so. Robin said, what if he painted his D&D character in the hoodie? Would that be okay? Ooh, I will check that out. Thanks for the book tip, Robin says. And if his character's all navy blue, she's totally on board with me painting the hoodie, my guy into the hoodie. That's pretty funny. And if Kanji also has a lot of recommendations for good fantasy books. See, I used to read books too. Used to. I stopped. I started reading rule books.
Just watch it. I just wait till you put up a video, and then I'll learn how to play.
Well, only if you read the comments, because I'm sure I made mistakes all over the place. I usually do.
There we go.
Get this brown on the mini. Need some more brown. So, if anybody's interested in duplicating my technique on these, good luck. I was just dropping drops of paint into things and just dry brushing colors onto this thing. That's the deal.
Do I have one of those metal? Yes. See, my bad lighting in here, I just have to turn it enough and see if there's a little shine.
Oh, yeah, I hear ya. Did an arrow to the knee get ya? Slap knee. I think it went over his head. Oh, it went over my head too. Oh, that's amazing.
Help me out with that one, though. Help me out.
Yes,
help me out. Give me the explanation.
He misses it all. He always misses it.
Be not smart.
I'm still of the opinion that Oathsworn's rulebook is a fantasy. Now, I've got proof. It's not a fantasy. I just don't have it here. So I guess you could say it's probably still fantasy to you. Let's see what color this is. This can be. Oh, it's still kind of. It's still a little bit brown in there now. Hardened leather. Stir up. Again, just dripping paint into these things. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I think I had to come back to the silver.
That'll be good.
This is good video.
That's right.
Silence.
It's the deal. Well, I'm wholeheartedly concentrating on making sure my base is painted. Super thrilling. About as thrilling as Thriller. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There you go. It's almost that time, man. It's almost out. You doing anything for Halloween, like on the channel? You doing like October-y type games or something?
No, but I have a birthday month again. Where I'm just having a bunch of different game days set up, and so I'll do we'll probably do some Halloween games that weekend.
When's your birthday?
October 20.
Oh, there you go. That'll be fun.
Come on out. You can play.
I'll be right on that. My wife will let me do that. She's in the chat. She'll say yes.
Well,
then
you know, if you don't.
Later she'll say no, and you'll see me at the thing. No, I'm kidding. No, I would. I obviously cannot make it out there. I got too many. During school, during stuff. So I get to go to the con this weekend because it's in Roseville, Minnesota.
It's all right. We'll get you out to Kubla Khan or something.
I support that, especially as the kids get older. Then I can leave and flee more. That's the deal.
Well, as long as Robin gets to go to some kind of con herself.
She can go to Couch Con and read books. That's what she likes to do. That's one of her hobbies is books. So she go to BookCon. It's from Skyrim. I used to be an adventurer like you told, like you till I took an arrow to the knee. Ah, okay. It's something from there. Got it. Yeah, got it. Okay. Thomas Clarkson's his birthday is October 9th. Look at you, October boy. October boy's there. It's pretty awesome. I think I need more red.
I mean, you got like 47 kids, and aren't any of them born in October?
47 kids? Where did you get that number from? I got two.
I teach English. I don't have to do math.
I got two. Neither one of them was born in October. One was born in September. Actually, I got lucky. One was born on December 31st, so New Year's Eve, and the other one was born on September 1st, so it's like Labor Day or Memorial Day or whatever. I can kind of remember that.
All right.
I'm getting close here. I got these things almost to the point where they're happy.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Love it.
Got to get back and get the Warbear's eyes. Got to get that blue glow.
Oh yeah, Warbear's eyes. You see my Warbear's eyes?
I would.
No, they're not. They're I don't have any eyes on them. Non-eye.
Yeah. I only do the eyes when it's something interesting. On my Familiar Tales, not only did I do the girl's eyes, but she has different colored eyes, and I even did that.
Ooh.
Like the one eye blue, one eye brown. I actually did that.
Nice. Thomas Clark says his is easy to remember because it's the same birthday as John Lennon's.
Huh. I guess now I know John Lennon's birthday.
You do.
Ooh, yeah, that leather looks really good on the white fur bear.
Leather always looks good on white fur bear.
That's Baron's name when he goes to the furry con.
Yep, that's the next con I'm going to. Nope. Just gonna go nope.
White fur bear in the house.
Yeah. Nope.
I hope you go upstairs and Robin shouts that.
Nope, she's not gonna shout that. She's gonna be asleep when I get up there. Maybe not. Most likely. One of the two. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just touching up any part of this with this green that is white. Sadly, when you dry brush sometimes on top of the speed paints and they're not fully dry, you'll chip it right off, and so it just kind of becomes white underneath. So that's why I'm just kind of rotating the mini and kind of hitting little spots.
Oh, so you're like done, huh?
Getting close. Don't worry, I got other stuff I can work on here while you finish. I'm tricky like that.
Yeah, I'm close. So I gotta do his tabard.
There you go.
Or his skirt, I guess. It's not really a tabard. Try to hit. I don't think I can hit those eyes. I'm not good enough.
No, I wouldn't hit them. I never do eyes.
It was too small.
T. Clark's your avatar from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, Vivi, it is. That's actually, I think, one of the only Final Fantasies I haven't played yet. Minus the fact when they all came like as comebacks or whatever. I did the original. I did Final Fantasy 3. I didn't do Final Fantasy 2, I guess. And I did 7, 8. Didn't do 9. Did 10. Did 10-2. Did 11. Played so much Final Fantasy 11. It was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That was my wife's first interaction with an MMORPG was Final Fantasy XI. I played that game so much, and I got married and was still playing it at the time. I got married in October, and by mid-December, I sold my character. Because I knew if I didn't, I probably was going to get divorced pretty quick.
Did you make a good profit?
$250. Better than nothing.
Yeah, I paid for all your time.
Yeah, pretty much. I kind of paid for all the time I did playing it, so that was kind of the deal. But then later, the funny thing is she got into World of Warcraft, and I was like, aha, how the worm has turned.
And did you get into World of Warcraft or no?
Only for a short time because she wanted to play a Death Knight. In order to play a Death Knight, you had to have a level 30 character. So I played a mage and just blitzed to level 30 as fast as I could.
Oh, that's love. You did that for her.
Yep. And I got her the expansion for Easter. I'm cool. Thomas Clark says for Halloween, Barrett's going to dress up as a war bear. He'll be a war Barrett, he says, which is pretty funny. I love that. That's pretty good. Is that US Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6 or True Final Fantasy? See, there you go. See, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't really play any of these. Like, oh, well, what about the ones that came from Japan? No, I played Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo or something when it originally came out. It was probably 6, I think is what it was back in, whatever it is. What is True Final Fantasy asking for us plebeians? Yes, exactly. So in theory, the way it went is like there was Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Well, I think Final Fantasy 3 was actually Final Fantasy 6 in Japan. And in the US, it was Final Fantasy 3. That was the deal. But there was a Final Fantasy 2 that hit, I think, in America. But I don't even know if that was the real Final Fantasy 2. Come on! You love it. This is the kind of stuff you talk about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, you never know where this stream's going to go. Peyton, you're talking about Dead or Alive. Next thing you know, we're Dead or Alive games. Next thing you know, we're talking about Final Fantasy. That's kind of
I did appreciate actually the long trip down role-playing disasters you and Kanji had last week. In fact,
that was so good.
That is literally part of what we're going to talk about on Boards and Brews is good role-playing stories.
Oh, I'm sure he's got a ton. After I found out his campaign had been lasting for, he said, 4 years. Oofda, that's out of control. Nothing says Easter like a Death Knight. You got it, Dan. Dan's here. Good to see you, Dan. Yep, that is exactly what you call Easter.
I believe Jesus was the original Death Knight.
I'm gonna totally stay away from that. I'm gonna let you fall on your sword on that one. I'm kidding.
It's actually an axe, and if I fall on this axe,
you'd fall on the axe. Thanks, Kanji Barrett. Those were lifetime, little before my time. Yes, I can see that. But let's see here. My painting cam shows my collective group of seedlings or whatever these things are. I have no idea what these are. And that's all set to go. They're plant thingies. They're all done. If you want to know how to paint them, I hope you're watching me how much paint I dripped into each of these holes because good luck. That was how it is.
All right. I don't know.
Let's talk about this guy. I gotta paint the base on this thing.
That base. That's a disaster.
I know. That's what I gotta finish. I gotta finish the base on that. Looks...
I don't even like you.
No, I know it's terrible. Actually, I gotta use now. Look at it. I gotta use contrast on these things. That's okay. We're gonna use some contrast. Get this taken care of real quick. Put some skeletal bone. That's the deal. But not too long before. True. Hungry Gamer guy looks a lot like the creator of Oathsworn. No, I guess a little bit. He does look a little bit like Jamie. He does look a little bit like him now I think about it.
I wish I had the amount of money he got for it.
Oof, that's for sure. All right, so now I got to figure out how I'm going to put this thing in the screen while I'm painting. All right, we're going to try. So it's got some skulls on the base. I'm not... Now, I know we always say we're not spoiling anything. Come on, it's the rat from the very first one, so I'm not spoiling anything. That's the rules.
Yeah, so I've seen that one, and I've seen the second one.
Okay, well, don't even mention what the second one is. We try to keep it spoiler-free, but I'm glad you've seen it.
Yeah, I watched you and Colin.
Oh, you watched us play that one?
I didn't see one or not, because I got on the plane.
Oh, yeah. We were still maybe doing the story at that time.
No. The fight started. Yeah.
Oh, the fight started. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after that, I know nothing.
Nice. That'll be sweet. I'm excited for you to take the experience and enjoy it. It'll be good stuff.
Now, did you paint that, or did your buddy paint that?
I painted this. Which I know you can only see the side because I'm trying to get inside here to paint these skulls on the base here. I painted the first 2 miniatures out of the box, and that's when Colin and I decided to, or actually Colin kind of said, hey, would you want to do this? And I went, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. That's when we decided to outsource the rest of the boxes. Because it was like cool for him to see it, but it's like, I really wish you would have been there to be able to be like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool mini. But you'd already seen it, you already painted it, you already knew everything about it. I'm like, kind of.
I mean, now, are you finding that you kind of miss doing the painting of them, though?
No, because I got plenty to paint. Somebody else wants to paint something for me, rock and roll. I'm not really married to things to say that I wouldn't want something painted for me because I'm like, nope, that's mine. I have to paint it. Doesn't matter. I just enjoy people seeing everybody's like take on how they would paint something, and then especially when they're better than me, way better than me. So right now I'm just painting these skulls on here, which is why it's hard to see. I'm sorry that. Oh, Kanji says, ooh, that rat. I shouldn't I? All right, but I need a practice run on this thing first before I start doing it. So Kanji showed me this stuff the other day when he was on. And he put it, it's oohoo. It's supposed to be some kind of adhesive that you can put onto things. Now, I'm probably going to do this all wrong, and it's going to go everywhere. I'm going to get a stick, because I'm going to screw this all up. And it's like real gooey. Okay, let's see where I can put it on something that doesn't matter.
What do you do with it?
You put it on
the things.
You sniff it. All right, let's see here.
That explains a lot.
That explains a lot. There you go. So Kanji's going to watch me do this. He's probably screaming at the screen right about now. Put a little bit on here. I'm going to say, okay, see how like it's all string? No, you can't see it. It's very stringy. Very stringy stuff. Let's see here. Nope, can't see it. Okay, that's fine.
What are you using it for, though?
I'm going to put it in the miniature like this. I'm going to take some of this stuff, and it kind of strings in. You kind of just lace it in there, and it kind of goos it up a little bit.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Ew.
And it's stringy. You can put some in the mouth, maybe a little bit here. Maybe not that much, but just enough to make it kind of...
Ooh, you have a request.
Oh, great.
It's a good one. A lot of work for you and Colin.
First, I've got to get the goo off my stick here. And
Whoa.
There we go. You love it.
Woohoo on your stick.
That's okay. Woohoo on the stick. Here we go.
Good night, everybody. All right, a little more of this. It's kind of cool. It's gross, though. I guess that whole rat's gross.
Didn't work as good as I was hoping it would. Put some more on there and activate it again and kind of glue it on. There we go. There. See, now it looks gooey, yucky. How about that?
It's really gross.
Is that okay?
Super gross. Ugh. It's cool, but gross.
Yeah, a little bit more on there. Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. I'll get to the chat. I'm going to try to get some more going from the teeth to the other teeth here.
That's a cool find, Kanji.
Yeah, Kanji found this. So I think he found somebody that he knows that he's learned from uses it or something. Oh, I got it on my finger. Yuck. All right. There, I'll pull that off of there. Put a little bit more in here. Too much. That's okay. Very good for spider webs. Yeah, it's not bad. Get that off of there. Let's turn around this way. Put something over here, maybe a little bit. Over here.
Go.
There we go.
And so my last plug for everybody.
Plug.
If you're into Euro games, my brother Steve has a game hitting Kickstarter tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. California time, from this side. Dead Alive Games. Solo, co-op, simultaneous play Euro game. I think it's fun. And he's my brother, so I don't have to say that. I can be like, my brother's game's trash. That's how
and he's still gotta love you, so it don't matter.
Exactly. Big fan. And the base pledge price is only $39. Can't beat that. Unless, of course, you want the rare earth mineral tokens and stuff, then the price goes up a little bit.
Of course. How it always goes. Sounds pretty sweet. All right, let's see here. Put my rat right there for you to see in all its glory. Okay, let's see here. So I got this. What, any chance of getting a multiplayer of Nemesis in the future? The world needs a chaos of Colin being trapped in a ship with you, channeling the spirit of Ash. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
And I would add to that, not full co-op. That's what I want to see.
Oh, that'd be pretty fun.
Everybody in the chat, tell me I'm right that you want to see Barrett and Colin sure that the other is trying to get them killed. And that chaos.
Semi-co-op.
Everybody agree with me. Go ahead. It's fine.
That's pretty funny. Barrett says, ooh, that blue hoodie. Oh, yeah, I should try some ooh on the blue hoodie. I'm sure my wife would be loving that. This is where Kanji starts yelling, that's how you do it, at the screen. Looks good. I had to practice with it a bit. Brian W. taught me. I posted a pic of mine. Oh yes, that's awesome. If anybody is interested, I will plug something. I am actually doing a multiplayer play of Nemesis Lockdown with Kanji and Steve over on Kanji Studios in October. Kanji's going to tell you when that is. I want to say October 6th. I might be wrong. And if I am, that's okay. Kanji will help me figure out what the right date is for everybody.
All right. I think I'm almost here.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to do the disappointing wood on his axe with my disappointing wood color.
Hey, you should get a wood color.
I know.
How much wood could a wood color if a wood color could color?
Wood color could color all the wood a wood color. That's right. Color. Wood color wood.
That's rad. Yeah, it is going to be rad. You know what? I'm going to probably put some liquid water on this too. I think that's what this thing needs.
As opposed to the dry water?
Yeah.
Is it a product, liquid water?
Oh my gosh. First Thursday of October is when we're doing our thing. Okay, so that's hilarious. Well, I got it here. So, oh my gosh. I think I went looking for it last time and I didn't find it. Let's see if I knock all my stuff down. Looking for it here. There it is. Oofda. Found it. Okay. Realistic water. Oh, realistic water as opposed to liquid water. So much different. Yeah, it is actually different.
All right. Where's my disappointing wood? There it is.
Disappointing wood on that. I'm just going to start mixing some colors again here in order to try to get this same green. Liquid water is what it comes before frozen. This is true. I'm glad we got some helpers in the chat there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Broccoli. You're amazing. Amazing as always. Always love it.
Wow. I was spoken like a true father that is not impressed with their child's drawing. No, I agree. Yeah.
That's a great one.
So you'll like this, maybe. So
Maybe.
one of the things that we're doing for the Kickstarter is we're having a solo tournament where people can do a tournament, just all through the campaign, play the game solo on TTS, submit your score, submit a picture, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Top four people will play in a live stream against each other in the last week. Winner gets a bunch of credits for for all the upgrades and stuff.
Oh, sure.
But Mark Dainty and we're gonna do like sports announcers, and we're gonna announce it.
Oh, that'll be sweetness.
Yeah, it'll be so stupid.
Oh,
But
come on.
Mark and I will have tons of fun.
That's all that matters. It'll be super fun. It'll be great.
Kanji, you cut me to the quick with your truth bomb there.
Speaking of frozen water, is it snowing in Minnesota yet? No, Dan, it is not snowing in Minnesota yet. It's only October, and it has snowed in October here before.
Does it stop snowing there?
Or September, I guess, still. It stops snowing. It's funny you should mention that. You're funny. Depends on which direction it is going. It could also come after frozen. Yeah, okay. I will make sure to speak better next time before I... Liquid water. That was what got me on. You already got on the liquid water kick there. That was pretty good. I'm amazing. I'm going to get this. Okay, now I'm going to dry brush this brown too after I'm done.
Ooh,
and then...
my disappointing wood turned out a little better this time.
Not disappointing. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I think it's because I had more of the white dry brush onto the staff.
Oh, sure.
When I was a little bit gentler with my amount of disappointing wood.
As opposed to the oohoo? All right.
I don't have any oohoo. I would put some oohoo in the bear's mouth.
There you go.
Maybe
Yeah, I'd never done that before. That was pretty good stuff.
Maybe I'll put a little red in the bear's mouth. That, flesh terror red.
Broccoli Dachshund is learning so much today. I'm glad you're learning, Broccoli. Makes me happy. I hope you're learning the right things.
I think I missed a spot of his fur.
Uh-oh.
Embarrassing.
What are you doing to him?
What am I looking for? Red. That's what I'm looking for.
It's funny that this miniature comes with a thing that points him north.
There's a flesh terror red.
It's got this thing. So I'm actually going to paint that like bright gold so I'll always know it's there.
Yeah, well, that's for the direction, right?
Yeah. And if I don't paint it bright something, I'll never remember where it is.
Yeah, I feel like I have to mark the standee.
Mark Thomas, Thomas Clark, you are hilarious. Minnesota has 2 seasons, 4th of July and winter. Wow. So now your color's called slightly mediocre wood. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get the red in the mouth here. Nope. Yeah, that's okay. It can be a little red outside the mouth. It looks like he bit something.
Yep. I love it.
All right. I do now let loose my opinion. Hold it no longer.
Oh, yeah?
I like this paint technique for certain things.
Okay.
Like for this gritty thing, I like it. I'm gonna try. I'll try it. Well, when I do the others, I'll probably try it again with something else and just go even more heavy-handed on the pre-work, the dry brush.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. It looks like a thing, which is what we're all going for here, right?
Right. A thing.
What am I missing? I need my fur. Now, do you paint the sides of your bases?
Yes. I have two options. One, I painted the color of the base that I'm basing. For example, these guys, I did it with the green that was kind of with the green. Or I'll just go straight black. I'll probably go straight black on this guy. I might do the green because it's all just kind of be the same. If it's the same uniform color all the way around, I have a tendency to maybe use that color. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I started doing, because I didn't really want to paint the base, but I always feel like if it's just black, it stands out just as much if you just leave it gray.
Mm-hmm.
So I started just taking like a Agrax Earthshade and just
Sure.
and it gives it some color and it looks like there's a little texture.
Love it. That works.
But now these guys, I put a little more effort into it. Not a lot, just a little bit of effort.
A little bit. Almost got this done. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm missing a lot of the stuff on the skulls because I expected to. All right.
We at least gotta hit a little wash on it. Get in the eye crevices, right?
Right. Eye crevice wash. Is that even a thing?
It should be. It's a better name than XX37 or whatever the crap that is.
True. I'm gonna paint that.
Yeah, make sure I paint over the spot where the mini came together.
And during neither season can the Vikings catch the ball. Oh, shots fired. Kanji, you must die. Teaching.
I'd say too soon, but football season started, so that's already happening.
Yeah, teaching from the Book of Barent. Always have a plan to follow it, no matter how many NPCs must tank damage. True. And number 2, when your plan fails, betray Colin. Very, very true. See, Broccoli's got this. He's starting to get me.
I can't wait to see you two all paranoid that the other's trying to get them killed. I cannot wait.
Well,
I would watch that.
I would watch that, he says.
I'd watch that. I don't watch a lot of live streams.
Right.
I like to watch it after the fact because then I can speed it up, slow it down.
1.5 speed, 2 speed, read things.
Oh yeah.
There, I think I got it.
But you and Colin going at each other because you don't trust each other. Oh my god, so good, so good. All right, I think I'm done. It's not bad.
Nice.
All right, let's put that down. I'll start putting paints back in my shoebox.
Nice. All right, I got my little dude done here. I got all my dudes done here. I'm pretty excited.
You got the base done for that guy?
Pretty much. I'm going to wait till it dries. I'm going to dry brush some stuff on it. And then I'm going to, you know what? Maybe I'll just do that now because people can see it. People like to see things. See if I can do it. I'm going to try this. We'll see how this goes. So I got this liquid, realistic water here. It's liquid water. I'll shake it up a little bit. This could be just an absolute disaster. And you'll have to start by banging this thing because it's actually like a adhesive. So this whole like bottle cap will always like.
Oh, it's like it just looks like it's actually liquid the whole time. It just kind of sits out there. It's like a glue type thing.
Correct.
So it's gonna look like the Madara boards when you're in water.
Kind of. Let's see if I can find a dead brush. There's one. Okay. Well, that's definitely dead. I threw it on the ground. Bang my camera. That's good. That's quality
well, if you really
work
want to
right
kill
there.
it, you can make it paint with XV88, then it will really be dead.
Yeah, no. So here's what I shouldn't do. I'm pouring it into the... I've always poured it into the cap of this thing. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I'm going to send you some XV88 for Christmas, Barrett. The
Nice.
worst gift you ever got.
The worst Christmas gift you ever got. Let's see. I got to stick it into the places I want. I'm going to put it in there. There you go. I think I just heard I'm not supposed to shake this up, but that's okay. It's too late now. It'll get a little some bubbles. That'll be fine. Oh, it's gonna be some right there. It's not where I wanted it, but that's okay. Now stuff does flow.
Like the spice?
The Spice Girls, yep.
No.
No?
Fucking Dune. The spice must flow.
Oh yeah, the spice must flow.
Spice Girls.
They're from Britain.
Is anybody in this chat from Britain?
I don't know.
Maybe Kanji.
No.
He seems pretty intelligent.
I don't think he's from Britain.
Not yet, Kanji. Not yet. We'll just wait till he sees your comment.
Yeah, I will. Hold on a second. Let's get this water on here. I'm dripping it into the areas back here in the back.
I say it's 50-50. He can't contain himself, Kanji, and he says it anyway.
Dying to read this comment just a second here.
Everybody, quick, post in there if you think he's going to resist or not. Just, put a Y or an N. Let's see what the voting is.
Y or N? Oh man, this is the point where I wish I could see in there.
Right.
Good enough. Oh, that was dumb. I knew I shouldn't have done that.
Maybe I'll stay up tonight and learn how to play. Well, actually, I have to stay up tonight because I have to record a how to play video for Heists in Hyperspace.
Hypes in hyperspace. All right, let's see here. I think I'm done. I'll let that realistic water's got to dry for a while. It's never gonna take. Okay, we got some ends, and I don't know what's going on here. All right, it's here. William, where are you in the Midwest also? No, only fans of Madara are allowed to talk about the Vikings. That's something. Twitter there, then no one would talk about. Oh, come on! You guys are mean. Kanji has chosen to execute warrior wanton violence. Yes.
No, not there yet.
Beating on his paint bottle like a boss monster beating on a refugee. Oh my gosh. Wait. Has Barrett mentioned myth? No, I haven't yet. I probably should. Oh, no, I haven't. Nope, I haven't, but I probably should. It is a great game, I'm telling you.
Oh, he did it.
It is.
You said no, he couldn't resist. You were correct.
It is so good. I love that game. I'm going to make Kanji play that game someday.
Tell you what, if I ever come out for a day, we'll play Myth too.
There you go. I support that 100%.
And I'll tell everybody, like, he doesn't even like Myth.
That's right. That. He just says that. Like, you come here and like, where's Myth? Well, actually, I don't have it.
I haven't had it in 10 years.
I sold it a long time ago.
Sold it to Michael Kelly.
Yeah, he had it back there for so long, and I kept asking him when he was going to play it. Oh, probably never. I'm like, you're killing me, man. You're killing me.
There you go, Kanji.
There you go. What's that? True. Oh, I got to do one more thing, and I'm done here. One more thing. When I got to twist this back on, which means I'll never get that off again for another year and a half. I got it all over my hands, too. Yuck. Oh, it's just like sticky. And liquid water. Whatever you call it. Realistic water. There you go.
So what did you put it on?
I put it on the base. It's going to take a little while to dry, so I don't know if you're going to see it. You can kind of see a little bit of right...
around its feet.
Yeah, kind of a little bit there. Kind of washing up along its feet there. The back. I don't know. We'll see. It might not even been worth it, but whatever. It had some like grooves where the stuff could maybe seep into, so I thought I'm gonna give it a shot. And sometimes you strike out, sometimes it works. Besides, maybe I'll stick like a patch of grass there or something. It'll be okay. Who knows?
Well, you needed another 10 minutes for me to finish my nonsense.
There you go. There you go. I have not meant. William, if you're on my side of the country, we need to meet up. Nope, he's on the opposite side of the country. One's on east, one's on west.
Where are you on the east? Because I am gonna, I'm visiting the East Coast for Christmas time. I'm gonna be actually meeting up with Don Baggett from Secret Cabal for some games, and Michael Kelly to play some games.
It's getting close. You're pretty close. Pretty close there.
Yeah. What state are you in, Kanji?
Kanji's in North Carolina.
Well, that is not close.
It's kind of close. Closer than me.
I mean, yeah. It's like, saying San Francisco and LA are close.
True.
They're not.
No.
It's a 8-hour drive. Kanji, you should come out to KublaCon.
And have some fun.
What's Barrett doing?
Nothing. Nothing. I might have been working on my skulls to make them darker.
Oh, are you getting the eye crevice wash?
Yes.
Have you mocked me about the eye crevice wash? I see.
I use the eye crevice wash more than I probably ever should. There you go. We made it through another episode, William. We did it. That was awesome.
This is great. I'll send some pictures tomorrow when I'm playing. If you want to, you can pop them in the community thing if anybody wants to see.
Yep. That'd be good stuff. I support it.
I'm gonna die first thing. So
gonna laugh hysterically at you.
Now, what I did do, I'm totally bummed they don't have like a token or something to represent your party on the map.
Yeah.
But Vesuvius Media had asked me to review their coins. Oh. So I have like one of each kind of coin.
So just enough to review them, but not enough to really use them for anything.
Right. I totally thought there was going to be at least one set of those, but I've been slowly going through as I'm playing stuff. I'll find something. So I found one that just has this big old like hammer that I think. Oh, I think I pulled the thing is right here. Hold on.
Sure, hit me. I'm going to paint a little bit more around the space because I'm not satisfied with it.
There we go. There it is. And so I feel pretty good to use this as my marker. I felt good about it. Here we go.
That's pretty awesome. That's right? One of the coins?
Yeah. Actually, if you want, Baron, I got some others that I almost use, which if you want, if you like it, I'll send it to you. You can use.
Oh.
Here, let me pull out the others that I almost used. Gotta make sure I put them somewhere with no paint.
That's a toughie.
There we go. Let's see. This one. No. Maybe.
This is prime time coverage right here.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So here are the other options. So this one has a sword, but I didn't really like the text very much around it.
What's the text say?
I don't know.
It says Barrett is awesome, I think.
Morte, Moriac, Moriaris, Gladio. It's Latin,
Right, right.
So there's that one.
It looks like Thrallus Doomhammer.
Sure. There's this guy.
That looks like something like Cthulhu.
Yeah. There's the other side.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Cool. And you have my axe.
That's good. That's hilarious. No, Broccoli says don't read it.
And this one.
Nice.
The other side of this one's got an angry dwarf.
Oh, he does have an angry dwarf. That's something else.
Yeah. So those are the other options that
Nice.
were cool.
Yeah, I have to think about it. Have you watched Evil Dead? Yes, I have, and I love that movie. So yes, no, don't read it. That Evil Dead is so good. Oh, I introduced my wife to that stuff. That was good stuff. Meant that for what's this? You're gonna summon Cthulhu? Yeah, I am. Hungry Gamer is summoning the Eldritch Horror. Yes, he did.
Well, it's on Baron's stream, so it shows up in his house.
Yeah, that'll be good. And Kanji for that thing about the hammer, he meant it for that first one. Yes, the Doom Hammer for your first coin.
Yeah.
Your Doom coin. Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yes, this is the one I'm using for my party.
That's right. Steve asks if all dwarves are angry. That's probably true. Aren't all dwarves angry in a way?
Misunderstood. There we go.
It's true.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm pretty tall.
That's. I'm not dwarf. If that's words. But.
Beatboxing again?
That's beatboxing. I'm a beatboxing master. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the stream here. It's about 10:30. I gotta call it. It's been fun. William, you're always welcome. It's always great to have you here. Let's see here if I can figure out what's going on here. All right, what you got coming up? We got lots of stuff. When do you get to actually drop War Crow?
On I think it's like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think it's 2 weeks. I can drop that. Yeah, things that are exciting to the dungeon crawler people. I think.
When are you doing your next? When are you doing your next board games and brews?
Oh, I'm hoping on Wednesday actually to record with Peter.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah, but we're having our solar put in, and so they've been working, and I just don't know if on Wednesday they'll be done enough.
All right.
To where it's banging all the time. But if so, we're going to talk about the loop, and we're going to talk about campaign games and the whole, actually finishing them.
Yeah, I actually might at some point. That'll be the plan here. Everybody's thanking us for a good stream. I appreciate all the people coming in. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a great one. Thank you. Wonderful stream. Take care. Good night. Yes, thank you all for joining. That it's awesome to have you. I'm actually taking a small little. I'm trying to work out this Tainted Grail. As soon as that's done, this weekend I'm doing that con, so I won't be doing anything. No live games this week at all, which is kind of sad, but sometimes happens.
When are you You should start another Myth playthrough series.
Maybe sometime. Maybe I'll make Colin play that with me.
First, you and Colin betraying each other in Nemesis must happen.
We shall see. Maybe I'll make him do it for October.
That'd be so scary. You guys being mean to each other, it'd be so good.
That'd be something, that's for sure. But
I love this idea. I mean, you could take bets like the whole way through. You can live stream and then people could be betting. Like it is
behind the scene.
Colin to come to this door. Is he trying to betray him right now? Is he going to lock him in the room?
Is he going to lock him in the room? Is he going to throw a stun grenade in there? What's he going to do?
See?
Oh my gosh! Well, we shall see. Fun.
All right. Anyhow, thanks for having me on. Thanks for chatting, people. Again, if you like Euro games, Lunar Rush tomorrow.
Lunar Rush. I support it. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. People can take a look.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'll be good stuff.
All right. I'm gonna go eat dinner now.
I support dinner. That's good stuff. Take care, Hunger Gamer. Thank you for coming. It's always great to have you here, Will. And thank you everybody in the chat. If you're interested in seeing anything live or anything recorded or anything awesome, then of course, what do I have to do? I have to meet you at the table, right?
And I need you to meet me at the table.
That's right. All right. Thank you. Take care, everyone. I will see you all next time.